Or the odds that D4 Shadow drops a Paladin with Season 11? Sure, they announced the expansion theme Thursday night, but old Tally streaming it in D4 featured BNet launcher. Wait, Tally streaming on the D4 launcher? I don't know. I guess it's possible. I don't think it has anything to do with that mysterious statue, though, right? I think they've confirmed it's not a Diablo or God of War thing. But it seems there's obviously some kind of big Diablo news happening, otherwise they wouldn't be dropping the season directly after, but I don't know, man. I still stick to... I mean, they probably planned it well out of time for a gig. Oh, shit! What the fuck? Wait, our timer is off by like 3 minutes. 2 minutes left. Oh, poggers. What the fuck is this? I think we've added the ooh emote with the 4 O's. The Joe Rogan one. Definitely Roman numerals. We did just do a thing with Roman numerals. I wonder if that's... There's no M on here though, so it's definitely not that high. I assume the castle thing is related to this, right? It's literally the castle area. 6 Tor Le. We're missing some letters for it. We found out that Et was east. There's east 5. This must have something to do with it. This must be the answer on this clock. Yeah. It's from the puzzle that leads in here, and the Ed East is just too convenient. But we're missing stuff. We've been through all our notes, and we've been like every fucking room a million times. There's the word 6. Although now I don't know if that's an English 6 or something. There's our classroom stuff. Arajan. Lore is word? Could this be an R? We don't know. We know one of these two is a D. I just don't know which position it's in. Could be the word add. Add 6. In which case this would be C-I-I-D or C-I blank D. There's no S in Roman numerals. I-X though, yes. There's a C in Roman numerals and an I. There's no A and D in Roman numerals, I don't think. There's no T-O-R. There's L, but not O-R. And Et we know is east. Top one could be Roman numerals. Jesus. west. Is that a different direction? I don't see a Tor on here or any of the other things. Can you teach me a new word? Large house. Azure, Nevlor. Nye. There's no Nye, is there? None of the children's exams really help. Fucking kids. Infinity is what they use for their letter 8 in this game. I've obviously seen that in a few places. Like all the classrooms as well. Now, it just so happens that the Eurasian we're using here is from Classroom 8, Grade 8. And this has a big, technically 8 on it. And that's where we find out Ed is East. Actually, that's not true. We found that out from the exam. Let's look at the exam again. Well, okay, this is where you learn Eurasian, so technically grade 8. But the Ed thing was one of these exam pages. In India, the number 8 was considered to be mathematically near perfect. Yeah, Et. Et, in, or is. Which are none of these, are they? No, we need Tor. But Et is East, we know that. I'm just looking if there's any other questions that might have this in the answer or in the question. All the language questions are here and they don't have anything. Lore is word, yeah. But we don't know if this is an R. I'm just guessing because it's L-O. Could be a little one. So I put a question mark. Everything in here we know for sure except for this R. We also know the ID. We just don't know if it's here or if it's here. So we're missing 2 to 3 letters. Now, I'm fairly certain this is add. I don't know, just one of these two, unless it's some Eurasian 3-letter word, which I don't think I've seen any of. Nothing in there. There's array, but that's 4 letters. Aj and am, 2 letters, so I don't think so. There's only nothing with a D. So maybe add. So like add 6 makes sense, right? If we're dealing with the time. We need a starting point. So it'd be like something, maybe Roman numerals, but we don't know what this would be. Then again, it can only be so many Roman numerals to fit into a time, right? It would have to be like I, X, or V. What's 50? Is it L? I guess it could be L. Because there's a 50 in time. Maybe like add 6, so whatever this number is, and then add 6 to it. No idea what Tor is. Lore. Yeah, no idea what Tor is. We know lore is word, and then Et is East. So this is language stuff. This is maybe math stuff. C, it can't be CIC, right? Because that's 100 Like, if this is Roman numeral, it could only be an I, a V, an X, or an L? Question mark? Maybe it's supposed to be 1330, not 130. What if this is like the, we learned this, hold up. That stupid fucking painting room. The shitty puzzle room with the, like, play on word paintings, the gallery. Remember we had that red puzzle, which was ponder, and red was backwards because it was a mirrored thing? Is this rotate, like, rotate backwards because we're on a clock? It's like you rotate it the other way. You know what I'm saying? We saw something similar that they did before with that. With the backwards shit. Although this is like an abbreviation as well, I don't know. Rotate. That's the 8 room? No, that was the sins room. I'm talking about, this room. Remember this? It was red but backwards. And it spelled ponder, P on red. But the red was D-E-R because it was backwards, right? This could be rotate background. I'm grasping at straws here, but this is either a language thing or maybe rotate. What would CII be? 102? Toward? Maybe. Could be toward, I guess, as well, yeah. That's a weird abbreviation. Why would it just not be TOW then? It's not like this spells a word here. This one does, but this one doesn't either. I am Groot? You're clearly missing 2 letters in that puzzle, yes, but, like, do we need them, right? We might be able to do the old 1-2 brute force or root if we're on the right track. If we're not, then we need them. What rank are you in right now, Yoles? CII 102, CIV 104, 109. Oh, you're still doing placements. Once you're out of that, it should probably get a little better. The test doesn't have any words. Oh, we already checked the whiteboards. These are the whiteboards for the classrooms. These two right here for the language classrooms. I mean, let's try, right? Let's assume this is add. Oops. And let's assume we'll work through the Roman numerals, right? So if that's the case, this would be 102, add 6, so does that mean minutes, I guess? 108? Rotate east? How the fuck does that work? 102, add 6, rotating east. So I guess that indicates, but the rotate's backwards. So it'd be either 108. I didn't do anything. Or 1256. Why 109? Why is it 115? You guys are all saying different things. Hold on. Clockwise equals west. Why is that the case? Is this not towards east? You're moving the minute hand? I know. I'm taking 102 and adding 6 to it, or subtracting it. Depends if the rotate means one way or the other. If it even means rotate. Why is it 109 though? Where are we getting 109? It's got to be a number. No, I'm arguing that the Roman numeral is the starting time. 102. Oh, they're saying start with, yeah, I was trying 102 first, so then the next one would be 109. Okay, you guys are just working one step ahead. So then this one would be either 115, nada, or 103. Nada. $12.13 off Family Crest. Well, we'd have to add to this, right? 12.13, so either 12.19. No. Or 12.07. No. What about, we didn't do CIV, right? We did CII, we did CIX. CIV's, what, 104? So 110? No. 12.58? No. What was the last one? CIL? 149. Just check every minute. You technically could, right? 55. No, we did that. We did plus and minus 6 of all Roman numerals. What I was saying, so it is when you move the minute hand, you're going west, and when you are going left, you're going east. But I don't understand why that's the case. I'm like, I'm not following you on that logic. I don't know. Like why is this west instead of east? This makes more sense to me that this is east. Like this is north, right? So towards east is here. Because we have et, right? Why is the if that's rotate, why is it backwards? Rotate, word. See, I agree with Twisted's logic. The starting location, I assume, is north. It's more what's the starting time? Starting location's got to be 1:30? I don't know if that's the case. No, we just did our logic for 1:30. It didn't work. We did our logic for all the Roman numerals, right? Like 102 plus or minus 6. I'm just doing plus or minus because of the rotate backwards thing. It doesn't take long to check. Nada, right? 104 plus or minus 6 would be 1258 or 110. 109 would be 115 or 103. No, and then 149 would be 155 or 143. Nothing. I'm pressing E for the press button. I'm not using my cursor, but I think you can do it either way. Isn't it starting def? But like, there's no X. Well, like, why are we assuming it's X if it is Roman numerals at the top? It could literally be any of them. We don't know if it's X. That's one of the missing letters we have. We're just that those are just the possible Roman numerals that can go in there to still make a coherent time. The other thing is we're adding 6 to the minutes. Why not the hours? No, Ed is East. It's in a different language. Well, I'm assuming it is. It's literally on paper in a different language. Feel like Rystrave has the answer? Okay. What is it? No, we do not know CIX for sure. We know 6, like the number 6 here, which I assume is English. We assume this is add. Well, we've only done minute hands, to be fair, but I looked it up. You guys are the worst. If you've looked it up, do not say anything, because half the time you guys don't realize you're spoiling when you soft spoil stuff. If you looked it up, you're out of the conversation at this point. Outside of, like, you'll get it soon or things like that. I did say 6. Soy true Myson. Yeah, we haven't added 6 to the hour hand. That's what I'm thinking. So if we do like CII, which is 102, and we go to 702. Does this go? No, it doesn't. It wouldn't matter which way you rotate then, technically, right? Because plus 6 hours or minus 6 hours doesn't matter. So then, unless it's like a safe. Yeah, let's just do, okay, here's 102. $702, no. Was it 704? 709? 749? Nada. You've blinded your way past the clue? I mean, if you saw it in a room we visited a million times, you might as well just say it. Because I obviously missed it, like, you know what I mean? So the chances of us seeing it again is pretty minimal. We could actually just brute force it by pressing each time, yeah, but... I'm talking Reigen, just like we did with that other room. Ooh, good Kaisi. Send you the tweet in DM. Okay, I'll check it later. The thing is, I'm not gonna lie, the top right letters, if it's Roman, the top right letter is probably the least useful thing in here anyways. Top right's X from cloister. Where did I miss the X in the cloister? So it is X, okay. I mean, that just saves us time. We assumed as much, right, that this is Roman letters. We did look up, though. I guess I'm just not seeing it. I'm curious now where. I think you're going to make a note of it next time we're in there. If that's the case, that means this is D. Because we know those go together. Which means it's probably add. So 109. I mean, what does lore mean? I don't know. Ask him, is he not streaming right now? But we've tried the plus or minus 6 here, right? Like, we've just eliminated 3 times that, so we don't have to double check those. Tried 709.